Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm very excited because I'm going to feature this 2020 Volvo S60 T8 R design. Alright, now let's start with the exterior styling of this 2020 Volvo S60 T8 R design. It has a very distinctive Volvo family design language. Now because this one is finished in an R design package, so it has a more aggressive bumper design and there's a 360 cam at the front. Alright, open out the hood. This is a twin charge engine. Basically it means it has a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder petrol engine paired to a supercharger and the plug-in hybrid system. Now, the petrol engine actually kicks the front wheel, while the plug-in hybrid or electric system is powering the rear wheel. So, which makes the S60 an all-wheel drive car. And transmission is using an 8-speed automatic gearbox sourced by IC. Now, let's take a look at the side profile of this Volvo S60. You can see it has a very muscular-looking design, and because this is an R design package, it comes with a 90-inch 235/40 ZR19 finished in dual tone. As I mentioned earlier, this one is a plug-in hybrid car. So on the side, it actually has a charging port. Alright, now let's take a look at the rear of this Volvo S60. It has a very distinctive Volvo sedan design language. You can see it has this very nice E or C-shaped LED taillights, which following the design language of the Volvo S90. Now, although it doesn't come with a power boot, but this spring operated mechanism makes the boot pops up automatically when you unlock it. Now the boot space I would say is adequate enough as a family sedan. Now when you get inside, what you are getting is this very Scandinavian vibes interior, because it is following what others Volvo design language is. You have a very nice looking dashboard design which is wrapped in leather with stitching, and the place that you can touch is all wrapped out of soft touch material or soft touch leather. And this is an R design, so it comes with an R design leather steering wheel with pedal shifters, digital dash, and at the center screen you can control your climate control and hook up your phone. And the start button is very interesting. It's a twist knob start button, and the gear knob is also wrapped in very nice leather electronic gear shifters. Not only that, the sound system in this car is also very impressive. It has 600 watts Harman Kardon premium audio. Now I would like to talk about the seats right here. The seat is wrapped out of very soft leather with some fabric inserts, and it is one of the most comfortable and most ergonomic seats that are seated in any cars. And it has the extendable leg rest, which is electronic adjusted as well. How cool is that? Not only that, it also comes with a panoramic sunroof. Now come to the back seat of this Volvo S60 T8, which is, in my opinion, one of the downside of this car. First thing, you observe that the seat floor is actually taller than expected, and the seat bench right here is seated quite low. So there is actually a little bit less thigh support than I liking. And legroom wise, the front has been adjusted to my driving position. I am about 172 cm tall. Legroom not the best in this segment, but what you are getting is a B-pillar aircon vents, because as you can see and observe in this center tunnel, it is very tall. So you can treat this car as a 2+2 seater family sedan. And open up the armrest, you get a storage space, and when you push this, this is actually your cup holders. Now shall we take this car for a drive? Let's go. Now, first thing when you enter the car is to find the start button. Now, what is unique about this Volvo is put your foot on the brake and it has a twist start stop button. Now it's complete silent because now it's running on hybrid mode and it's in EV. So now let's put the aircon to low fan to reduce some noise. Alright. Now first thing first, I would like to adjust my seat. Both driver and passenger comes with electronic adjust with extendable leg rest, which I think is very nice, and the seats are very comfy and it's very ergonomics. Now, to drive, you need to put your foot on the brake and pull the gear lever twice, because when you pull it one time, it only goes into N. Now we go into D right now. And what is the driving mode we are looking at? Now let's start with pure eco drive first. Now it has auto release handbrake when you step on the accelerator pedal. Alright, now this one runs on a twin charge engine with a plug-in hybrid system. Plus, this one has a Polestar engineered, so the horsepower is more than 400 plus and the torque is 640 thereabout. So it's a very powerful car. It's easily more powerful than your usual Mercedes-Benz C-Class as well as the BMW G20 3 Series. Now let's go through the first bump. Okay, pretty comfy. Now the steering feel is pretty lightweight, I would say. Not really direct like the ones in the BMW G20, but this is not what this car is made for. This car is made for comfort, premium looking, minimalist, as well as safety, which Volvo always emphasizes on. And this car is rather heavy as well, so with the aid of the electric motors, it actually feels very light-footed in this car. Now the brakes you need to get used to it, because this is, in the end of the day, a hybrid vehicle. At the initial braking is actually your regen system. Unlike the usual ICE vehicle we are driving. Now at the front, I get a head-up display which displays my current speed. This car comes with an 8-speed automatic gearbox which is sourced by ICE Sin. Now we have a bit of straight road, so I would like to step a little bit pedal, about 40. Now this one still runs on electric, because you can see on the meters right here. And when you go braking, you went into energy recharge mode. So it's actually a very efficient hybrid system made by Volvo. And we step a little bit more, the petrol engine actually kicks in to give you extra power. Now this car comes with full suits of ADAS. So in terms of safety wise, you are not questioning Volvo. They always be the industry leader in terms of the safety features. Now let's slowly explore the interior of this Volvo S60. So in terms of the climate controls, you need to control via a screen right here, and it comes with dual zone climate and it has a slider. Although some people may not used to adjusting climate on the touchscreen, but because Volvo wants to make it more minimalist, so they just put everything inside the screen. Right? Now we are on the move. The power delivery is very smooth, very comfort. Alright, now driving mode, we switch to hybrid. And you can see the diagram clearly whether this car is running on electric motors or a petrol engine. Suspension wise, this car comes with a damper system, so it can adjust the ride quality according to your driving mode and the road condition. So during this undulation of the road, the suspension actually absorbs it pretty comfortable. And right now I am about 80 kilometers of speed. Now let's try to take a bit of corners. And because this car is rather heavy, so you'll definitely feel the heftiness of the car. And the soundproofing of this Volvo S60 is done pretty good job. I don't hear much noise from the outside other than the tire noise, because this car is running on performance tire Michelin PS5. So it actually provides you grip, but at the same time you loses out on the quietness. Now in front, later on I will make a U-turn and I will show you the Polestar Engineer mode, because this is one of the sportiest mode in this car. Now when you put into Polestar engineer mode is rely on the petrol engine. So you can see right here, there's actually the RPM meters. Now this car also comes with auto hold, whereby when you press the brake fully, it will went into auto hold modes. Now this car has 13 speakers, 600 watts of Harman Kardon sound systems, and all the touch point that you can feel is all soft touch leather. So the center dash as well. So as I mentioned just now, although everything is finished in touchscreen, but Volvo actually makes a shortcuts button right here, so you can easily went into your home screen, which can cycle between your maps, your phone, your Bluetooth telephone, and the car status. You can check on your tire pressure monitoring system and your service reminder. It's a very simple system to use and it's not really complicated. And to cycle between the information at this digital dials, you need to press the buttons right here. So you can set your trip. Okay, right now it's green light. So we make a U-turn. Also try out the turning radius of this S60. It's about 1 turn and more. So we have a bit of straight road, so I'm gonna step fully. The push is not really aggressive, but you can definitely feel the car is pushing you, and the power is always here when you need it. And easily we are reaching the speed which is rather illegal. So the 400 plus horsepower and 640 Newton meters of torque is no joke in this such a small size vehicle, because the size of this is around the size of the G23 series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It's a compact luxury saloon. So give you this much of power, you can definitely tap out most of the car on the highway, especially high speed. Plus, this car with Polestar engineer, there is actually no speed cut. So basically you can go above the speed that is very high. Now this car also comes with blind spot monitoring system, so you can easily judge where the car is going. Now let's admire the car interior ambience while driving in silent POV mode. As you can see just now, there's actually a lorry cutting in to our lane, but this car brakes is confident enough to slow down, but it's not super sensitive. It's a progressive types of brake, which means you press how much the car will actually give you how much of brake performance. So this one is actually a very comfort-oriented sedan. So if you are looking in the market for a compact luxury sedan and you want something that is not as big as the Volvo S90 E-Class or 5 Series, and you need comfort and luxury looking interior, I think the Volvo S60 T8 is one of the consideration that you can choose, because not only it has high output engine, it also gives you fuel economy as well as good sound system. As an overall package, I think this car is packaging quite well. Plus this one is actually a 2020 model, it's a CKD, and this car has already Polestar engineer, so you get extra horsepower than the usual S60 T8. So this is my short driving verdicts about this Volvo S60. If you have any things regarding to this car, you can ask in my comment section below, and be sure to subscribe my channel like and share my videos for more future updates about cars. I'm Chen, signing off from this car.